All right, guys, so back with part 2 now of it. Still the same day, but I did get this vacuum system bolted up and put back together. And then I was like, well, let's check the air filter because field mice and stuff have probably gotten in it. Well, got it unbolted here, and yeah, that's insulation from the firewall. You can see back there and over there, maybe a little bit from the hood, but that's mostly intact. So yeah, so I gotta clean out the air box, which the duct goes just to the side actually. And well, gotta clean that out, and then check the fluids, and then see if the battery's good. So let's do that. All right, guys, so I got most of it out of there. I mean, that's how much came out. So it was packed in there, and it's definitely from a while ago because it's all crunchy and hard. But that's good enough for now. And the air filter is pretty dirty, but I'm not gonna worry about that for now because I'm just gonna do a whole inspection, and it'll run like this. But if I do go through with, like, if the frame and everything passes inspection, and it's not like too bad of a truck, like, I'd like to get it running and see how it drives first before I go like, yep, this is the new build, but for now we're fixing it up, So like, if we do decide to build it, it's gonna get a cold air intake, and just get rid of that, and that'll solve this situation. But I kind of figured this, and I mean, it does crank over and stuff, and gotta check for spark, gotta check for, I mean, I'm assuming it'll have spark because it's all separate coil packs on these Vortex, but definitely check for fuel, and just go over everything, because those mice definitely could have started chewing wires and gotten into a wiring harness, and all that, like mice do. So it might be chasing down a wiring problem, or who knows, maybe it's a bad fuel pump. Just gotta figure it out as we go, and keep diagnosing things. So figured that this was a good spot to start, and well, got that taken care of. Now it's to see if it'll turn over, and otherwise I'm gonna have to find a battery. All right, guys, so I just tested it to see if it cranked over, and it does. As you can see, it has power, all that. Oh, it went weak. So the battery still needs some more juice, but it should be enough to tell me if I got fuel at least. Let's see if we get any codes. Change oil. Brake system. I guess there is that one. There is that theft light, I guess, is what they're talking about. And he already tried changing these wires and twisting them together, a yellow and black one. But yeah, I don't know what the deal is with that exactly. I mean, I do have another key, so I could try that real quick. So stand by. All right, guys, so from cranking it over, after that I went to over here and popped the ignition wire off of cylinder 4 right there, that second one, and pulled the spark plug, and it was dry. So then I went up here and disconnected that fuel line right there that goes to the fuel rail, and no fuel came out of there either. So I guess I can turn it over quick, and honestly I just have to prime it. Won't even have to turn it over. But I don't even hear the fuel pump run either. I'm not saying that it is something wrong with the fuel system. Okay, so it, definitely turned over there, and still completely dry. There's nothing on that line. So now, first what I'm gonna do is, here I can show you guys this again. When I hop up in here and turn the key, close that. What is the brake on? Maybe it's low on brake fluid too. Okay, so that light is still on. You can see there. So definitely like, I don't know, it seems like it wants to start, but there's no way because it's not getting fuel. And so there's some kind of security problem going on, so I'm gonna look up issues for that, because that very well is probably like shutting down the fuel pump, so that it's not getting fuel to the system. So that is where we're gonna start with security problems, and that's what my dad's friend did too. That's why he cut those 2 wires. But there's definitely still an issue with it there. I mean, those 2 wires being cut could be why the light's on too, and he just tried doing a bypass. So I don't know. That's where I'm gonna start though. So I'm gonna start researching, and I'll let you guys know what I come up with. All right, guys. So back here with the truck. So I just looked up a video. I clicked on the first video that showed up on YouTube, and he said before, like, he didn't want to cut any wires. He just put a whole new steering column in, and his would actually start and then die. But he was having the same problem with the light. So the guy that cut these, you should never cut them that short. That was dumb. But after 20 minutes of messing with it, I finally got them connected. And what he said, put it like that. Like that. He contacted the Chevy dealership, and this is what they told him to do. They said, do this. You can shut your lights off. They said, do this. Make sure you have a good battery. Mine's still on the charger, where the lights are on, and leave it like that for an hour. And then after an hour, you should be good to go. So I'm gonna give it a try because I got nothing to lose, but his would still start, so I could still have a fuel problem. It wouldn't hurt to put a fuel pump in it anyways. So no matter what, I might still just put a pump in it because it probably needs gas tank straps anyways. I can still see one right there. But they always rust out. So the straps, bolt kit. And then, when the tank's down, I can do that brake line a lot easier. And then, new pump. It's probably what it's gonna have to come down to. And then still might be a problem somewhere else, but I mean, I'll give it a try because but who knows, maybe after an hour and it detects it, maybe it'll kick the fuel system back on, or like I say, maybe the pump's bad. So I'll let you guys know in an hour here.